this CodeForces challenge, and today we are going to solve the problem fight with monsters. If you think from where we are solving the problem, so the problem link was already given in the description of yesterday's problem, and tomorrow's problem is given in today's description box. So go and check it out, and this link is also given in the today's description box, so you can check the question from there. Take a moment to read the problem. Just go to the description box, click on the link, and you will find the problem. And you can just take a moment to read it. And once you have read the problem, let's start with the explanation. So I hope you would have read the explanation. Sorry, so question. So let's start with the explanation of the problem. So what does the problem specifies? So suppose and you have an attack of 3 or 2 at 3, and your friend is having an attack of 2. You are playing a game where your attack is 3 and your friend's attack is 2. And now suppose there is a monster which is having a health of 10. So what you need to do is you need to defeat the monster, you and your friend together. So what will happen? In first turn you will do the attack and the monster health will be reduced to 7. Now it's your friend's turn. So he will do the attack and the monster strength will be reduced to 5. In the next turn, you will again do the attack and the monster health will be reduced to 2. And then your friend will do the attack and the monster health will be reduced to 0. So once the monster health is 0 or less, so the monster will die. Obviously, because the health is negative, health cannot be 0 or negative. So this was the question. Now, since here, what is happening that your friends had hit the last turn. So since your friend has hit the last turn, so he will get the point and you won't get the point. So basically, what you need to do is you need to maximize your points. See, if you would have done the last hit, maybe just take the example that it would be 8 instead of 10. So after the first attack, the health will be 5. After your friend's attack, it will be 3. And then in the next round, you would have done the attack and the health would have been 0. So doing that, you would have done the last attack. So since you would have done the last attack, so you will get a 1 point. So you have to do the same, that you have to do something so that you should get the last attack. Now what you need to do for that? So just a second. Yeah. So basically k will be given. Suppose k is given as 1. What is k? K is the number of times which you can skip your friend's turn. Like suppose here in the example, you have already brought the health to 2, right? And now your friends hit the last move and he got the score. But instead of that, what you could do is you could simply skip his turn, and then in the next turn you can again do the attack to finish the monster. So what just happened? You just skipped one turn of your friend and you got the point. So this is what is K, that you can make K skips of your friend and you need to get the maximum number of points. So let's just take an example. So let's just take an example, and suppose n is given as 6. And what is n? It is the number of monsters. A, your power is given as 2, the B is given as 3, and K is given as 3. Now suppose there is a case, let's take the first case, which is 7, 10, 50, 50. These are the healths of the monster, right? So the first monster, 7. What will happen to it? You will hit the first turn, the health will reduce to 5. Then your friend will help the second, your friend will attack, the health will be reduced to 2. Then in the next turn, you will again hit the first turn and you will win. So basically, we can conclude that the first monster will be killed by you. So you will be getting the points for the first monster. Now about the second monster, you will hit your turn, then your friend will hit the turn, then again you will hit the turn, and then your again friend will hit the turn and the monster health will be reduced to 0. So you can see in this case it's your friend who have hit the last turn. So if you want, no, I want to hit the last turn. So let's just take, you are at 5, you reduce the point to 3, and now your friend hit the score, last hit and he won. But you want to skip his turn. So let's skip his turn. Now your turn will be there where you will again reduce to 2, will reduce by 2, so it will come to 1. Now again your friend will hit and he will won. So again you need to make skip, and then again you will attack. So 1 minus 2 will defeat the monster. So basically you need to do 2 skips. If you will do 2 skips, then 3 minus 2, again minus 2, will give you -1. That is, if you skip your friend's turn for 2 times, then you will get the point. Okay. So just take it like this, that if I will skip my friend's turn for 2 times, then I will get the point. Similarly, for 50, you will see, you will find the same thing, that you need to do the skip for 2 times, then you will get the point. For 12, you will find that you will get the point without skipping. For 1, you will find that you will get the point without skipping. And for 8, let's see what will happen for 8. 8 is a special case. See, 8, you hit it, it is 6. Your friend hit it, it is 3. Now again, in the next round, you hit it, it is come to 1. Now, see here carefully. Now it comes to 1. So your friend will hit and he will won. But you can just make a skip. Now, when you will hit, it will be reduced to -1. That is, you just need one skip. So for 8, you just need one skip. So you can conclude that you will get 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, and 4 point easily. But the fifth point, sorry, you will get 1 point, 2 points, and 3 points easily. But for others, you have to skip the turns. So how many turns you can skip? You can skip 3 turns. So you can skip one turn here and you will get a point. You can skip 2 turns here and you will get the point. So in total, if you will skip 3 turns, you can get 2 extra points. So your total number of points will be 3 plus 2, that is equal to 5. So you can see this is the answer, that you can have maximum of 5 points. Now there are few things to be noticed here, or few things which needs to be taken care of. First is, which one will you skip? So it's a pretty simple one. Just follow the greedy approach. Check out the minimum number you want to skip. It is requiring one skip. It is requiring two. It is requiring two. So start from the minimum. Maybe put into a priority queue and take out the minimum and keep taking out until you have a value greater than k. So or k will be subtracted every time, obviously. So when you will take the first turn, now k value will be 2. Then you will take this, k will be equal to 0. And now you cannot take this, so it's the end of the list. So basically, it will give you the answer. But now you might argue, hey, how are we actually going to calculate? How many skips do we require, or does we require any skip or not? So see, it is a pretty simple thing. See, let's take an example. Similar, same case, just think of it. We want to take 43. So if you want to take 43, so what we will do, we will simply first, you will hit it, then your friend will hit it. So it will reduce by 5, right? So every time, in every turn, it will be reduced to 5. In every turn, it will be reduced to 5. So 38, then 33, then 28, then 23, then 18, then 13, then 8, then 3 will be remaining. So what you can conclude is, in every round, you are reducing the score by a plus b. So can we say that if the score is 43, in the last round, what will be remaining will be the a plus b remainder, when you the remainder of modulo of a 43 modulo a plus b, because in every turn you will reduce the health by a plus b. So at the last turn, what will be remaining will be 3, right? So now 3 is remaining. Just focus on the last round. Have you got the idea how we have calculated the last round? See, if not, just pause the video, think for a while. In every round, you will reduce the score by a plus 1, a plus b. So what will be the required damage you need to do in the last round? It will be the moduli of the health and a plus b, because in every round you will reduce it by a plus b. So for in first round a plus b, second round 2 times a plus b, in the third round it will be 3 times a plus b, so on. And at the last round, what will be remaining will be the moduli. So there could be two possibilities. One, the moduli is 0, or another, the moduli is non-zero. In case of a moduli is 0, you can actually say that the moduli is not 0, it's actually a plus b, because the last round would have been a plus b, would need a damage of a plus b. Just take an example, the 10 modulo 5 is means 0. So it does not mean the last round requires 0. It actually means that in the first round you reduce by 2, then you reduce by 3, so it remains the 5. 5 health is remaining. Now you reduce by 2 and then reduce by 3, so 0 health is remaining. So you can see the last round was actually having the 5 damage. So you can see 5 was actually a plus b. So basically, either you will have a reminder of, you will have some reminder. If it is 0, you can take it as a plus b. Otherwise, whatever is the reminder, you can take it as it is. So now we will try to figure out something. See, whatever the reminder actually is, suppose the reminder is, maybe let's take example, reminder is 1. So if the reminder is 1, what does it mean? It means that you will have one health remaining of the monster. So what you can do is you can simply defeat the monster. So since the reminder was 1, you will get the point. Because in the last round you will do the attack and you will win. Similarly, let's see. Suppose if the reminder is 2, again your damage points was 2. So you will again defeat the monster by yourself. You don't need to skip any turns. So you can say if the reminder is less than equal to A, then you can say that you can skip defeat the monster without skipping any turns. But what if the reminder is more than k? Let's take that example. More than a, sorry. Let's take that example. So here you can see the reminder is actually 3. So since the reminder is 3, you will reduce it by 2 once, and then the remaining health will be 1. And now what the remaining health is still 1, so your friend will attack and he will win. So you don't have to allow that. So you have to make a skip, and then you will again defeat and you will win, right? So you have to make one skip if the reminder was 1. What if the reminder was 3, you need to make one skip. Suppose the reminder is 4, then 4, then again 4 minus 2, that was 2. Your friend will do the attack and he will win. So we will make a skip, and then we will again the reduce by 2, and we can see again in one skip we won. So even if in case of 4 there was one skip required. Now in case of 5, if you will notice, now you would say, hey, we will never get the moduli as 5 because it is 5 only. So you will get the moduli as 0. So that's what I am saying. If the moduli is 0, you can consider it as a plus b. So now when you have the moduli as 5, so the 3 health will be remaining. Your friend will attack and he will win, but we have to make a skip. So 3 minus 2, again, 1 health is still remaining. So we have to make a skip again. And now after making 2 skips, 1 health will be remaining, and then we will defeat it by taking one time. So we need to make 2 skips when the moduli when the reminder was 5. So what we can actually observe is what we are doing. Whatever the reminder was remaining, the reminder was remaining 5, right? So we first deal our first attack because that is we can do that without any skips. And then after whatever was remaining, we just see how much many turns do we need to maintain, like how many turns do we need to destroy this much health. So as we can see, our A value was 2. So we need 3 by 2, seal value of 3 by 2, which is 2. So we need 2 turns in order to defeat the monster. Similarly, when the remainder was 4, so actually 4 minus 2 was 2, and we require 2 by 2, which is 1 turn. Similarly, when the remainder was 3, we needed only one health to destroy, then 1 by 2, the seal value was 1, so we needed one stun. So I hope you would have understood the solution, how we have done it. Two things to be taken care of here. First is how you are calculating the skips. That's what we just discussed. To calculate the remainder, if the remainder is 0, take the remainder as a plus b, then just subtract it with a because one turn is there which you will definitely skip. Then whatever health will be remaining, just divide it by your attacking power, and the seal value of it will give you the turns you need to skip. So yeah, that was about the solution. And the second thing is, how do we know which turns do we need to skip? Do we need to skip this? Do we need to skip this, or do we need to skip this? So simply use the greedy approach, make a priority queue, and just put all the things you need, all the skips you need to do, and take the minimum of them until it is the value of k becomes 0 or less than 0. So let's just see the solution. So I have coded a solution in C++. You can try it in Java or any other programming language as well. What I have simply done is I have made a priority queue of minheap as mentioned, that I need to have use the greedy approach. Then every time I'm calculating the moduli of a plus b, and as you know, if it is a plus b, it's actually you can if we are calculating a plus b, and then if it is 0, then we are pushing b by a, because you know if it is 0, it's a plus b, and then you will reduce the health by a, so it will be what will be remaining is b. So we are just calculating the seal of b by a. You can follow the approach I have explained there. This is something which I have done while coding the problem, but you can try it with that approach as well. Now here, else if r, if it is less than equal to a, so you will get a point. If not, then reduce it by a and simply push into the priority queue the remaining after subtracting a from it, and whatever will be remaining, push into the priority queue and just take it out from the priority queue and subtract it from k. And if the your value of k is greater than or what you have required the number of skips, So you will increase the point, else you will break. So yeah, that was about how you will actually solve the problem. If you have any problem with the code, just mention it in the comment box. I will try to put another solution or something. I will try to modify the solution a bit according to the convenience, or I will explain the problem again in the next video. So yeah, that was all about this video. I hope you would have liked the video. If yes, please hit the like button and put down in the comments what you like or what you do. I just missed one more thing. That the next day's problem link is again given in the description. So go check out the description, solve the problem. That's what we are here for. So I will see you in the next one. Tata, bye bye.